A bill approved by state lawmakers today is raising concerns that Hawaii's crime rate could go even higher. A bail reform bill sent to the governor for approval would allow those arrested for nonviolent crimes, including felonies, to be released without having to pay bail. Manolo Morales reports.
Lawmakers say clearly there are changes needed in the bail system, and this proposal should also save the state some money. Supporters of the proposal say the current bail system is unfair to those who can't afford to pay their bail and wind up in jail as they wait for their court hearing. And that has also led to the jail getting overcrowded. So if the governor approves the proposal, those who commit nonviolent crimes, including Class C felonies, will be released as long as they're not considered habitual offenders. The president of the Police Officers Union says this will lead to more property crimes.
If they're being mandated to be released, what do you think they're going to be doing the very next day when they get out? They're going to go and burglarize another business, and then, it continues.
Cavaco points out that including felonies in the proposal is especially troubling.
Because when you talk about Class C felonies, you're talking about the burglaries of the businesses, you're talking about people stealing your car, we're talking about theft in the second degree, which is any theft that's more than $750.
The chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee says those who make bail are just as likely to commit another crime as someone who is released on their own. So he doesn't believe that the change would lead to more crime.
Is either system perfect? No. Is this new system more, we hope that it's more perfect than the old system in the sense that it saves us a bunch of money, but I would be surprised if the crime rates went up as a result of it.
ACLU Hawaii, which is pushing for bail reform, says the change does not go far enough because it has a whole list of exceptions. In a statement, it says, in effect, many people who have been accused but not convicted of any crime will continue to remain behind bars simply because they cannot afford cash bail. We asked the governor if he plans to sign the bill into law. A spokeswoman says it must first go to legal, policy, and departmental review before he decides. Manolo Morales, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.